So just to say, to start, the white on Fáilte Ó Croí, we've got dinner and shot and you. So a really warm welcome from our hearts, from the heart of Athleague, to all of you for being here today for our 25th Taylor Region Conference. Extraordinary to believe that it is our 25th time here. Doesn't seem like that. But Phil talked about the conference and maybe what that was part of contributing towards this amazing centre that we have here today. But even that, I suppose, goes back to an act of kindness and generosity by 5 young Derry boys back in 1982, when they heard about Athleague's work, wanted to support us, and decided that the way they could do it was by making St. Bridget's crosses, selling them, and giving the money to Athleague. So that was kind of the seed of the idea. It was a nice act of generosity. We wanted to build on that, and I suppose a lot has been built. We've had an amazing number of gatherings. We've heard incredibly inspirational people. Solidarity groups have emerged from this event. So it was a good seed, and it has grown into some great trees, I suppose, plants, or whatever. You know, darkness into light is our theme, and I was saying at the well, maybe we never more needed that movement from darkness to light. I think there's a great consciousness about the darkness in our world at the minute, but I do think we have to keep focused on the light, and there are signs of hope and light and solidarity and gathering of people. I've even noticed that since maybe November, that people are gathering much more to talk and share ideas and to decide and try and see what we can do to, I suppose, turn back the streams of war and to protect our planet and to oppose racism and to stand for the kind of values that we have always stood for, but maybe in a more determined and committed way than ever. Maybe we have to reach more deeply into ourselves to counter the current that is flowing in our planet at the moment. And I just thought, very briefly, as a kind of, I suppose, a sign of hope is that, you know, I suppose at every conference that we gathered here for, there were always dark things happening in our world and dark realities. But they change. And for example, the first time we came here in 1993, apartheid was still in place in South Africa. So we had a woman called Mary Manning speaking, one of the Dunstore strikers, extraordinary. Initiated by one woman, initially Mary Manning, and 10 young women and one man who joined her, and became part of the history of the struggle for liberation in South Africa, and that was achieved shortly afterwards. So, you know, we don't know when the darkness will change into light. Who would have thought we would have peace in the north of Ireland? I know we haven't, you know, I suppose total resolution in the situation in the north, but certainly we're a long way further down the road than we were in 1993. And if somebody had said to me then that in 25 years or 25 conferences we would have peace in the north, I would have been certainly pleased to take that. East Timor was in the grip of a military dictatorship. People, Tom Highland spoke here, the Timorese students spoke here, and I always wondered why they bothered, why Tom Highland devoted his life to opposing the Indonesian occupation of East Timor, because I thought it was hopeless. And every time you met him, it was a story of another horror in East Timor. Kieran O'Reilly is here. The Ploughshares people did a lot in relation to that. We had the Ploughshares, Joe Wilson and Andrea Needham, who had disarmed the plane that was bound for Indonesia to be used in East Timor. They spoke here. I had great privilege of being back in Timor the summer before last, and
the sense of freedom is tangible, it's extraordinary. The Berlin Wall wasn't in place in 1993, but it had fallen, and again we wouldn't have thought that could have happened. And I suppose more recently, maybe more hopeful sign recently, is we had the campaign after was very involved in the Daneships during the rally for freedom for Chelsea Manual. And that seems to be a reality, we hope it is, and extraordinary as well. We didn't think it possible. We did most of our solidarity through music, and the power of music. We went with groups of musicians to Wales to support the family and to support Chelsea in that way. So we need to keep playing the music and shining the light. And maybe the last positive story, there are more, but the last one I mentioned is the great struggle in Rossport. And I was talking to Kathy and Bob about that yesterday, and in one way it looks like a failure because the community were ground down and the terminal was built and the pipeline was driven through the resisting community. But I believe that Rossport's victory will be the fracking campaign. And it was the Rossport community, John Monaghan in particular, who raised the alarm about fracking and said, get organised, and people did get organised, and we now seem to be on the verge of a ban in the Republic, not in the North, but I'm sure that can follow. So in the darkness there are shreds and glimmers of light, and we need to create more. And now I'm just going to invite Rita Minahan, who again has been with us all the way, as has Mary and Faye, to just give us a few short reflections on her memories of the last 25 failures. Thank you, Rita.